Good evening, football fans and football land. How you guys doing? This is Bernard King from MyGridironFace, and just bear with me for a second, everybody. Let me go ahead and get some things situated here, and everything. Do some postings here, and get a couple other things going on here and everything. So just bear with me for a second. Let's see here. Oops, hold on. Let me update something here real quick. Sorry, guys. Uh, Back up. Let me do this real quick. I'm sorry. Brand folders. Nope. Hold on for a second, guys. Update real quick. Update all. Here we go. All right. Had to get that straightened out real quick, everybody. Let me do some things here real quick. Hold on. Let me edit my post real quick, y'all. Got a lot of stuff to talk about today. My colleague may join me. I don't know yet. So I'm just trying to get some things situated here on my end. Do a copy link real quick. Atlanta Falcons fix. Here we go. Let me do this right here. Paste. Post. Hold on for a second, guys. Bear with me for just a second. Like I said, I'm the one-man show here, y'all. So, certain things I got to do on my own until I get a little big out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me do a paste here real quick. Do a lot of posting and stuff, right? So let me go ahead and do this real quick. A lot of injuries too, man, especially for the New York Giants, man. I mean, they're just, the New York Giants guys, they basically just can't have a break. You know what I'm saying? The New York Giants cannot catch a break at all. I mean, the Giants are the New York Giants, man. Get well, guys, for real. Like, for real. Get real well, man, because this is, I've never seen the team been decimated with so many injuries of starters. I mean, they're just bad right now. Seattle, not Seattle, but Seattle, they shooting bad too, but New York Giants, man, you guys, hey man, good luck to you guys. Just get well, guys. That's pretty much all I could. That's about all I can say on you guys right there. Just get well, guys. That's all I can say. Saquon Barkley, especially him, man. Right now, New York. As much as I would like to see them win and things of that nature, as much as I want to see New York, win a couple of games, except my Falcons. But New York, guys, health and safety. Just focus on health and safety right now, because it's very unfortunate situation up in New York, man. So guys, just get it together. Just get well. That's about all I can say. So just good luck to you guys in the future. But right now, health and safety is at a premium up there. So you guys was doing pretty good today. I think if you had everybody healthy, or at least some people healthy, the outcome. Well, Dallas is playing good right now. I don't think the outcome probably would have been as good because of your young team, but you still had the propensity and the potential to beat Dallas. But like I said, Dallas is playing so good right now. So like I said, guys, just go ahead and just get it together and everything. Do some other things here. Oh, I'm sorry, Raider Nation. Oh, here it is. No, I was doing something right. I can't post up here neither. Well, don't worry about it. But anyway, guys, welcome back to the MyGridironFace Fancast, which is the fans broadcast. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Very significant weekend in college football. I'll get to that in a minute and stuff. So I would definitely get to that, the Alabama and Texas A&M game, but that's later on. But this is the week 4 NFL wrap-up show. Just go over some scores and highlights, injuries, and things of that nature. Upcoming matches, if possible. Starting with the Rams and Seahawks. Very good game. The Seahawks actually had a chance to win this game, but of course, LA is so good right now. The defense is good with Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Sony Michel, Matthew Stafford, and, that dominating defense that Los Angeles has. Seattle, they were just basically too much for Seattle. Seattle, they're kind of struggling right now, and with the loss of Russell Wilson, he has mallet finger. Now, if you guys don't know what mallet finger is, it's basically it's kind of like, I think, like when your finger, it has like basically a stiff joint, and it's painful. So you kind of have to let that heal. He's going to be out, I'm hearing, at least 4 to 8 weeks. So very significant injury to the Seattle Seahawks because Russell Wilson is that team. That offense and that defense runs through him. He's able to extend plays, keep the defense off the field, give these guys rest. So, without Russell Wilson being there, it's definitely going to be a difference. Geno Smith played pretty good. He looked like he can hold his own, but, once teams figure him out, things of that nature, they'll catch on. So, Geno pretty much is your show now, buddy. So you're going to have to up your game a little bit, big dog. I mean, what you did the other night, I almost brought the guys back too. So very significant injury to Russell Wilson. So hopefully they'll get better. I mean, he'll get better. NFL, I mean, there's so many injuries right now in the NFL. It's crazy. So good win. Rams are 4-1 now. And I think Seattle, I don't know who Seattle plays next. I don't know who Rams play next. But I haven't gotten to that. I'm just now getting home. So I'm just not getting in the studio, to do this fan cast. So pretty long day today, guys. I'm exhausted. So I just thought I'd come on here. Falcons at the Jets. Falcons got their second win. They played in London. Falcons, of course, were the home team. Kyle Pitts is becoming more involved in that offense. The Jets look like they're coming along pretty strong, but the Falcons, like I said, more experience and things of that nature and everything. And Kyle Pitts basically got 119 yards. Well, hold on. Let me see here. I don't know yet. Let's see. The Kyle Pitts. Like I said, I got up so late and everything, but definitely Falcons played pretty good. Fed DeAndre. I mean, Kyle Pitts. I keep saying DeAndre Pitts. Fed Kyle Pitts the ball. Kyle Pitts is now involved in this offense now. So, like I said, Kyle Pitts, he's coming along pretty strong. Still not Rookie of the Year yet, but he's making some noise, and they've won this game without Calvin Johnson, believe it or not. So I'm sorry, not Calvin Johnson, but Calvin Ridley. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up. I'm getting my Calvins mixed up, but they won this game without Calvin Ridley being there. So, like I said, DeAndre Pitts coming more involved in the offense, and looks like he's going to be a beast. He's a beast in the making. So, like I said, they fed Pitts the ball. The tight ends got heavily involved in this game as well. So definitely good win for the Falcons. Congratulations to you guys. 10 points in the first, 10 points in the second, and a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So, like I said, Atlanta, they really did their thing. So, Cordell Patterson got involved. Like I said, he's a beast himself. So this team is coming along pretty strong. I mean, they're coming along. They're establishing their identity. So, good. Like I said, congratulations to the Falcons. On their win. They won in London. I know they played maybe like once or twice before over there, and they wound up not being on the fortunate side of winning. So they won today. Congratulations to the Falcons. Also, welcome to the cast, everybody. If you want to be a guest on the show, email us at MyGridironFace@gmail.com. MyGrironFace at gmail.com, and put guest in the subject line, and let us know you want to be a guest on the show. So email us. You can hit up our Facebook page, MyGridironFace, Twitter, MyGridironFace. Also, let's see, Twitter. Also hit up my personal page as well, Bernard King. I'm no longer on Periscope because Periscope is basically, just in case you guys didn't know, Periscope has relatively been dissolved. Twitter wound up buying, Periscope, and they've somewhat integrated the Periscope platform over to the Twitter platform. So, not that, unfortunately, Periscope, we're not on Periscope anymore. It's basically Twitter now. So, if you want to log on, just go to Twitter and everything. I know I have the Periscope up in the ticker and everything, but Periscope is a part of Twitter now. All right, continuing on. Lions and Vikings are divisional games. Lions, they're winless. They're like 0-5, not 0-5, 0-5. So Minnesota wound up winning that game. 19-17, Minnesota at home. Like I said, Joseph, Minnesota, game-winning field goal. Field goal kick was 54 yards, so they wound up. Detroit almost had this game to the end of the game. So, wound up hitting the 54-yard field goal. And speaking of field goals, it's been an eventful day of field goals. We'll talk about the field goal bowl in a minute. We'll get to that game in a minute. Continuing on, New Orleans Saints, Washington football team. New Orleans, they're bouncing back from that loss that they suffered from the Giants last week. Daniel Jones and company went down there and handled the business there. And New Orleans came back, and they're 3-2 now. So they won that game 33-20. Alvin Kamara 71 rushing yards, 51 receiving yards, and a TD. So Alvin Kamara really stepped up today in that victory, things of that nature. Also, continuing on to the Patriots. Patriots wound up being the Texans in Texas. QBs are, like I said, rookie QBs. They just don't have much success, let alone veteran QBs against New England. They're 1-11 versus New England, versus the Patriots, and this is since 2014. So, like the rookie quarterbacks trying to face New England, you can forget about it. Belichick pretty much already have you guys figured out. So, take New England beating Texas 25-22, and actually they only won by 3. So, New England, as much as, they struggle to try to win games confidently or comfortably, they found a way to beat you. They're 2-3, so like I said, they're not out of the woods yet. I guess Buffalo, they are pretty much running the AFC East division. So that's Buffalo's division now. New York, they only won 1 game. New England winning 2 games. Miami, pretty much the Buffalo Bills are pretty much running that division right now. So that's Buffalo's division. Speaking of which, Miami, they're in that division as well. Wound up losing 45-17 to the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, they're just basically on fire. Even though, they have a decimated secondary, but Tom Brady, he's still getting it done. 5 touchdowns today. If this guy's on your fantasy, you best believe you better keep him on your fantasy, because those receivers they got there with Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette. These guys just playing lights out. And that front 7 of Tampa Bay, it's hard to stop those guys. Tom Brady, 400-plus yards. Like I said, five TD passes in the game. First time in career. So Tom Brady he's playing lights out. This guy's on your fantasy. I'm quite sure you racked up some points today. And if he ain't in your fantasy, he available. Only an idiot would not take Tom Brady right now. They're 4-1. Miami 1-4. So there you have it. They've only lost 1 game, and that was in Los Angeles. I don't think they were ready for that game. But at the same time, Tampa Bay, I think Tampa Bay is still somewhat the class of the NFC. Not the NFC South, but just the NFC period as a whole. So Tampa Bay, they're definitely doing their thing. They're handling their business like they should. So, like I said, congratulations to Tampa Bay on that particular end there. Also, continuing on, the Packers and the Bengals. I call that the field goal bowl. I'll get to that game in a minute. But Steelers beating the Broncos 27-19. Big Ben looked like he's coming back. The Steelers are getting wide open. So Steelers look like they're getting their mojo back. They're 2-3. The Broncos are 3-2. And like I said, the Steelers looks like they're gaining strength, gaining their momentum, their confidence. And I think Steelers are going to be one of those teams that they're going to sneak up in that division and probably win that division. But we'll see about that. But Cincinnati, they're playing pretty good right now. Things that they did lose today. I'll get to that game in a minute. But, in Baltimore, they're still, playing lights out too. So the Steelers could, like I said, they could sneak up and win that division, but at the same time, you still got Baltimore there. So anytime, Steelers in Baltimore, I don't think they're going to have that this year. But like I said, the Ravens are favored to win that division, at least for right now. So the Steelers, like I said, look out for the Steelers. Eagles came back and beat the Panthers today. Didn't think that was going to win that game, but yeah, they came back, beat the Panthers 21-18. So the Eagles have come back. 3 interceptions in the game for the first time since week 2, 2019. The defense got 3 interceptions. So, like I said, they always say defense wins championships. And, of course, in order for a defense to win championships, they got to win games. So, the defense, stepped up. 3 interceptions, y'all. So, they made a lot. They capitalized on it. And, anytime you get 3 interceptions in the game, you capitalize on these games. I mean, anytime your defense gets 3 interceptions, you got to capitalize, especially capitalize on all of them. You can just get maybe like a +1, +2 out of 3. That's pretty good, especially in the NFL. So that was pretty good. Philly comes back and win that game because Carolina had them up the whole game. Titans and Jaguars. Jacksonville lost 20 straight games. Third longest streak in the NFL. So the Titans have beat the Jaguars 20 straight times. 20 straight times. Okay? 37-19. I mean, very good game. Like I said, these guys are the Titans. They're pretty much running that division right now, and everything. So they're definitely making some strides, and so they're definitely going to be the class of the division. Looks like they, not to say they're run away with it, because the Indians not Indiana. I mean, the Colts ain't doing good. The Texans are shooting bad. Of course, the Jaguars are shooting bad as well. So the thing is that they're pretty much going to look like they're going to run away with this division. So Derrick Henry, 29 carries, 130 yards. So like I said, good fantasy points racked up on him. So there you go, guys. Derrick Henry, he coming through. 3 TDs today. So if you got Derrick Henry in your fantasy, hey, congratulations. So, Tennessee might not be your favorite team, but Derrick Henry may be your favorite player. Now, also, Bears beat the Raiders in Vegas. So the Bears, Justin Fields, man, look like he's making some little noise there. The Bears are 3-2. So, hey, they can get Green Bay a run for their money and everything. So very good game out. Very good game out there in Vegas, man. So the Bears beat the Raiders in Vegas. So there you go. Justin Fields, 111 yards, 1 TD. Let's see. Yeah, Justin Fields, 111 yards and 1 TD. And, the Raiders, they're somewhat, let's see. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, the Raiders are somewhat struggling right now. Derek Carr, 206 yards, 1 interception. Like I said, those interceptions, especially against the Bears defense. So, like I said, defense win games, and they also win championships. So that's one of the things about it, folks. And then when, the Bears look like they're trying to gain their stride, Justin Fields, he's pretty much just, don't know if Andy Dalton will get his job back. Looks like Justin Fields pretty much going to be the guy of the future up there. So we'll see about that, though. 49ers and Cardinals. Cardinals are the only undefeated NFL team in the National Football League. So, like I said, Arizona has won 5 straight over the 49ers. So, they're doing pretty good in that game. I mean, doing pretty good as a team itself. Looking at the stats and everything, 49ers. Let's see, Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, let me look at the Cardinals. I don't like that. Oh, yeah, Kyler Murray, 239 yards, 1 touchdown. So, hey, Kyler doing his thing down there. They're still handling their business and everything. So, let's see, looking at the 49ers. Let's see here. Well, 49ers, let's see. Cardinals, nope. What am I looking at here? Receiving, passing. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to get my thing here. Hold on. I do not see. Where's Garoppolo? I don't see Garoppolo on here. Well, don't worry about it. My stats are kind of messing up a little bit and everything, but never mind. But anyway, yeah, the Cardinals are the only team that's 5-0. They're playing lights out, defense, offense. The Cardinals probably one of the most complete teams in the NFL as well. So, looking at the Giants and Cowboys, this is what I call the Hurt Bowl. The Giants, Shepard's out. Slayton was already out. Saquon Barkley, he went down. Bruised ankle, MRI came back negative. We'll see what happens with that. Daniel Jones, concussed. He concussed. He was out the game. So another player that went down. I forgot what the other player was. So the Giants, like I said at the beginning of this cast, the Giants, they are, like I said, guys, just get well, get healthy. Don't even worry about trying to win the game. It's cool if you win the game. I know you're professionals and, in the NFL, but right now, just kind of protect yourself right now. So, because it's real bad. It's looking real bad for the Giants right now and everything. And I was going to say with passing, I'm sorry. Let me look at the Mike Glennon. Like I said, he had 196 yards, 2 interceptions, real bad. Like I said, this is what happens when you put a rookie up in there. Dak Prescott, 20 of 32, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he did pretty good in fantasy today. Ezekiel Elliott, 21 carries for 110 yards. So like I said, Dallas is relatively playing lights out and things of that nature. So these guys are doing pretty good. And the receiving. Also with the receiving, I mean, CD Lamb, 4 catches for 64 yards. He got a big chunks in yards today. Like I said, Dalton Schultz, six receptions for 79 yards. Amari Cooper, three receptions for 60 yards. Noah Brown, three catches for 3 receptions for 36 yards. So pretty much Dallas is spreading the ball around pretty efficiently. Like I say, everybody's getting involved, so you can't really account for one person receiving the ball. Because like I say, Ezekiel Elliott got 100 yards, and all the receivers, they pretty much, the top 3 receivers, they're pretty much getting adequate amount of catches and getting adequate amount. So really, it's no one is really like taking over the show with this other than Ezekiel Elliott. Now, also going back up to the game I wanted to talk about is the field goal bowl is what I call it. 5 missed field goals in this game. 2 on Cincinnati, 3 by Green Bay. It was a wild game. Game wound up going into overtime. Joe Burrow reportedly went to the hospital, throat contusion. He said he'll be fine. He said he was poked in the throat during the game. He could barely talk. So, like I said, this is the field goal bowl. Aaron Rodgers, he did pretty good today. Devontae Adams did pretty good, but this game right here, this was a wild one right here. This was like, I don't know what to call this game here, but it was pretty wild today. Aaron Rodgers, 344 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Like I said, Aaron Jones, 14 carries, 103 yards. And Devontae Adams, man, this dude racked up some points today in fantasy too. 11 receptions, 206 yards, 1 TD. I mean, if this guy's on your fantasy team, you racked up some points today. Going over to the Bengals, Joe Burrow, 281 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So they counted for a lot too. Jamar Chase, 6 receptions, 159 yards. So that was a pretty good game. It was a wild one though. This probably going to be on NFL replay. So this was a wild game right here. The Chargers and the Browns, that was another wild one right there. That was like the score bowl. I mean, 42-47, looked like 2 high-powered college offenses, 6 touchdowns in the fourth quarter amongst these teams right here. Looking at the stats, Baker Mayfield, 305 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, Nick Chubb, 21 carries, 161 yards. Yep, got some points today, 7.7 yards a carry. So these guys were racking up yards. David Njoku, 7 receptions, 149 yards. So definitely racked up some points today. Justin Herbert, 398 yards, 4 touchdowns. Probably came in second, probably AFC Player of the Week. I don't know, but more than likely he probably is. Mike Williams, 8 receptions for 165 yards, 2 TDs. So this game right here is pretty much a very high scoring game. It was almost like no one had no defense, really. If you think about it, either they had no defense or you just basically just had a lot of talented receivers. So definitely a high scoring game. Right now we are watching I think I got a notification from the NFL. The Colts and the Ravens play tomorrow. I just got a notification from the NFL. Let me see what the notification say. It's over. Okay, now the Bills. Okay, the Bills and Chiefs, they're about to resume as we speak. So if you're watching this, this is pretty much during the somewhat halftime. It's been a while. It's almost been over an hour since these guys have been back on the field. So it's an hour for this rain delay. It's been well over an hour. So they're just now getting back to regulation in this game. I still like the Bills in this contest. So they're gonna. I still like the Bills winning this game. Things of that nature. It's like no one can stop. I mean, it's like the Chiefs. They just looks like the receivers are getting downfield, getting wide open. A lot of players are getting burnt, in the secondary. So, but then again, at the same time, you are talking about Patrick Mahomes, so he can come at the second half, and turn that thing up. But like I said, lightning delay. So it's been an extensive rain delay. I think it's almost an hour and a half, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, it's been a while, so ain't no telling, if somebody out there who really hurt, they had a chance to heal, or sometimes, when you go out there, you get these injuries, if you sit on it long enough, these things can hurt, once you rest and everything. So that's my report for tonight. I'm not going to be on here long. Oh, also, not only that, talking about the college football, Alabama losing to Texas A&M. They only moved down 4 spots, so Alabama can get back up in there. But then again, it's going to take someone. If all the teams went out, Alabama could be on the outside looking in. Georgia, definitely number one. It was already, given. It was already suspected that Georgia will be number one. They got Kentucky this week. They got a tough one coming up. Well, I don't think they got a tough one, but I think that this is going to be a big game. They got to get past Kentucky. We thought Kentucky would be a slouch, and actually, Kentucky is actually undefeated. So hey, Georgia can't take them too lightly. They beat Florida, their arch rival. So Georgia, I think they're going to come in this game playing. They're going to dominate as they always do. But like I said, Alabama being on the outside, I could see Alabama losing another game. So the way that they played, they allowed 38 points, and they're allowing all these points. So that defense really not dominant as everybody think it is. But that's neither here or there. We'll see about that. Bryce Young quarterback. He's struggling a little bit. Freshman woes and things of that nature. Didn't get a chance to play last year, so definitely going to be watching this watching that team a little more closely as well. So let's wrap up show for the night. Like I said, a lot of injuries going on. Go to NFL.com, ESPN.com, check everything out. I'm done with this cast, everybody. I'll have a great week. I got some other things I need to take care of. I'll see you guys soon, all right? See ya. Let me log out real quick.